Gerry leads the way. One day at the safari lodge, the animals were glum. They couldn't see to left or right for brushes, paint and gum. Spring cleaning at Safari Park meant lots of different tasks, like mending and repainting all the shields and spears and masks.
"There's nothing much to do round here today," the monkey said. "Let's go to the Forbidden Land and play out there instead."
So out crept all the animals on tiptoe in a row. The warden was so busy that he didn't see them go. They frolicked through the waving grass until they reached the pool. They paddled, splashed, and drank their fill of water clear and cool. The pygmy hippos made mud pies while Gerry munched at trees. The lion cubs played hide-and-seek. The monkeys searched for fleas. The day wore on. The sun went down. They all began to feel that it was time to hurry home and get their evening meal. They all set off in single file, and Gerry in full sail led pygmy hippos, lion cubs, and monkeys at the tail. But in the dark they lost their way and wandered off the track. They couldn't see the dangers in the jungle thick and black. Some wicked men had been at work, and all their traps were set. The monkeys found themselves strung up inside a poacher's net. But that was not the only thing those wicked men had done, for down into a pit the lions tumbled one by one. And last of all, those wicked men had rigged a special trap. The pygmy hippos tripped the wire. The door fell with a snap. Still blithely Gerry trotted on. He was quite unaware that all his friends had fallen foul of net and trap and snare. But when he reached Safari Lodge, he found himself alone. The warden was dismayed when he saw Gerry on his own. "It must be poachers setting traps for creatures in the park. At daybreak we will look for them, but now it is too dark." Poor Gerry wandered round the yard, all lonely and forlorn, got paint upon his shoulders, and a mask hooked on his horn. He was so sad he didn't see the damage he had done. "I'll look for them right now," he said, and set off at a run. He really was quite frightened as he hurried through the park. He didn't like the jungle, and he didn't like the dark. But poachers like the darkness, for it hides them from all eyes, and they came back with guns and van to gather up their prize. They grabbed the monkeys from the net, although they scratched and bit. They pulled the little lions up out of the dreadful pit. They hauled the hippos from their cage with a triumphant shout. But Gerry was behind a bush, and then the moon came out. It shone upon the painted mask high up above the tree. It scared the poachers half to death. They all turned round to flee. One fled into the monkey's net, one fled into the cage. The third one fell into the pit. He fired his gun in rage. And really, that was his mistake. The warden heard the shot. He soon arrived with all his men and said, "We've caught the lot." We've caught the straying animals, we've caught the poachers too. Our pygmy hippos, monkeys, cubs won't end up in the zoo." Again our too-tall Gerry led them home triumphantly. The poachers went to prison, but the animals went free.